Hey ladies and gentlemen, Miranda here with Teambrandos Design and also Southern Bees Bling. If y'all don't already know, Teambrandos Design opened a second company, Southern Bees Bling. We supply glitter and blank tumblers, stainless steel and acrylic, all your epoxy supplies that you need to make tumblers, and a whole lot more. We have our own brand of stainless steel tumbler now, so make sure to check us out. But today I am just gonna do kind of a short, updated $1 Million Shine Method tutorial for you guys, along with the fact that I haven't posted in like a year, and I'm sorry for that. I've been super busy with Southern Bees Bling. And so I do a lot of lives in my Facebook group. I have a couple of them. Cup Life is my main one, along with Southern Bees Bling, owned and operated by Teambrandos Design, and also Bees Bling Glitter Hive. And you can find my lives and my tutorials and stuff like that in those groups as well. And of course, beesbling.net, beesbling.net. So I'm gonna do the most annoying, most tedious, most complained about epoxy on a plain white cup. No glitter, no nothing, just a plain white cup. It's gonna be a Rebel Flag cup, but I thought I would take a minute and video the epoxy method for you guys so that you can see it, the $1 Million Shine method being done over just solid paint. So first and foremost, make sure your brush is clean. I have brushes for glitter, I have brushes for solid paint, and then I have brushes that are just mixed up all over the place. We do sell the 1-inch silicone brushes on beesbling.net, along with the silicone bowls, the tumblers, the arms, the turners, basically everything that you need to make a cup, aside from the epoxy. But everything else you can find on beesbling.net. We also have the stir sticks, which are freaking awesome. And of course we've got micas and glitters and all kinds of fun jazz. First things first, make sure your brush is really clean. Make sure your area, like I have extra little mats that I bought from Dollar Tree that are clean, especially for non-glitter cups. And then make sure your bowl is good and clean. I always spray it out with rubbing alcohol, 91%. And my little towels, I get the box of the towels at Walmart. They're like 40, I think it's 40 count of towels. I think it's like $4 or $5. Super cheap. And that way I can use a different one each time. But make sure your bowl is nice and clean. If your house is anything like mine, it's covered in glitter nonstop. So, like literally my dog has glitter. My bearded dragon has glitter on him. Everything has glitter. My husband yells at me all the time, but that's okay. I have the Pro Marine Epoxy, of course. I always use Pro Marine. I have for 2 years now, which I'll post my affiliate link in the comment or in the description, and you guys can get a discount on your first order. So I mark off my pumps at halfway. So if I'm only doing 1 cup, I just go down to that mark. And then if I'm doing more than 1 cup, then I'll do a full pump each. But I have them marked with just a Sharpie. You can't really see this one, it's on this side. But that way I have my equal parts. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do my part A and my part B. Mine is not heated up right now very well, just because I've got the heater off. I always keep my garage at 98 degrees, and I live in Houston, Texas, well, Spring, Texas, so it's super humid here during the summertime, so I have a dehumidifier that I bought on Amazon for like 35 bucks, and I replace it every summer, and it does wonders, and no dimples, no issues. So it keeps the humidity from causing issues with my epoxy. Okay, so I have my handy dandy stir stick. Love these things. They come in a pack of 5 on beesbling.net. And you can reuse them over and over and over again. Just make sure you clean them off each time. And I'm just going to stir it up. I'm going to stir it for about 30 seconds. And then I wait about 7 minutes, 7 to 8, sometimes 8.5 minutes, since it's not glitter, it's just going over plain solid white. And that way the epoxy has began to cure already, and when you get it on your cup, it's already thick enough that it's not going to run and it's not going to create dimples. So I just stir it real good for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to let it sit for anywhere from 7, if it's glitter, I usually do 7 minutes. If it's solid, I do anywhere from 8 to 8.5 minutes that I just let it sit. I don't touch it, I don't stir it, I don't nothing. I just let it sit. Some people say if you smoke a cigarette, or if you smoke cigarettes, the time that it takes you to go smoke a cigarette, wash your hands, come back. That's about how long it should take. So I'm going to pause this so that it can sit, and then I will be... Okay, we are back. It's been roughly 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. And now I'm going to take my heat gun, or heat tool, whatever you want to call it. I got this one on Amazon. I haven't used it. It's my backup for when this one takes a poop. Anyways, we're going to just heat it up just a little bit. At this point, when you look at the epoxy, you should have maybe like a little itty bitty like cluster of bubbles, and by hitting it with the heat gun just for about 10 seconds, those will all go bye-bye. You'll notice that the epoxy is thicker than normal, thicker than you would normally use. That's good. That's why you want it, because that way, when it goes on the cup, it doesn't have a whole lot of moving around room. It's not going to slip and slide all over. It's not super thin. Therefore, you know that by it being thick, the epoxy has already started to cure. So when you get it on your cup, the process, or the time frame where the dimples and stuff would be able, or would create, has already passed by letting it sit as long as it does. That's how I managed to get $1 million shine finish in just a couple of coats. And I can do that on paint, I can do that on glitter. It only takes me the coat that I put the glitter on, and then one more coat, and that's it. and I can be finished. Or I can go ahead and put my decal on and put one more coat after that. So that's that. So you're just going to take your brush and you're just going to paint it on. Just like if you were painting a wall. You want to get nice, even strokes. Now, if you don't want to get that muffin top at the top with that funky little like lump, then make sure to finish your strokes coming upwards like this instead of downwards, and that way it's not getting any under the rim. And that way if it gets clumped up here, if it gets like puddled up on the top, it will, when it's turning, it will slowly seep its way down onto the rim of the cup, creating that muffin top. So go all the way around it. Make sure you got your nice even coat all the way around. Make sure to get the bottom. And one more nice long strokes all the way around. And then I'm going to wipe my excess off into my bowl. And then I'm going to come back around and go this way, bringing all the puddled up to the top. And it ends up on my brush instead of on the inside of my cup. And then I'm going to take my finger, and to make sure that there's none that's resting on the inside, I'm just going to wipe my finger all the way around the inside of the rim, wipe it off, and put it on my turner. And as you can see, you get a nice even finish all the way around. And put it on your turner, and there you go. That's it. Nothing spectacular, nothing too difficult. That's how you get $1 million shine method, and you do that for each coat that you put on it, and you won't have to put so many coats on it. You should only end up with maybe 2 or 3, even with glitter. So that's that, and I hope this helped, and I hope I gave you some good information. And don't forget to visit us on Facebook at Southern Bees Bling, owned and operated by Teambrandos Design, and also beesbling.net for all of your tumbler making, crafting, soap making, all that fun stuff. All of our glitters are polyester. It's all high grade, high quality, cosmetic glitter, and we have lots of fun mixes, and we have a subscription box, and of course you can get all your stainless steel tumblers on there as well. And we have digital download files. Lots of fun goodies always added. So make sure to check us out there. And on Instagram as well, at Southern Bees Bling. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye.